Hello viewers, welcome to Hila-P Sports and Entertainment TV. We are back again and this is the midweek review and we'll be discussing CBN. You're welcome to the show. We'll be discussing only Nigerian legend, not only Liverpool legend and also African legend as well, in the person of Mohamed Salah. CBN, the news has gotten out from to the media. Salah will be leaving Liverpool at the end of the season. It's no longer in news. CBN, how are you seeing this? He has been a great player. Yeah. He has surpassed. He has broken so many records in English football. He has scored so many goals for Liverpool. I think he's the third most scoring player in Liverpool history, and the highest scorer as far as the Premier League is concerned in Liverpool history. CBN, and the highest scoring African player in the Premier League. CBN, what else are you expecting? And the first player in the history of Premier League to win the PFA Player of the Year 3 good times. CBN, what else are you expecting from Mohamed Salah?
Yeah, I think he has paid his dues in the Premier League.
Definitely,
he has done a fantastic job for the team, and I think for Africa, I think he should be celebrated because he's a legend of the game.
Yes,
and him leaving Liverpool, I think it's been long coming. Like there's been a palpable discord between him and the Liverpool board for over some time now. Before he went for the Nations Cup, I think the issue started before he went for the Nations Cup, and I think when you look at the way the whole situation was going back then, you would see that the relationship has soiled, and it will take so much to repair it. And you know, when these big boys, especially when they feel they've done so much, they've sacrificed a lot for
and
the
they
team,
deserve more.
And they deserve more, more respect and more recognition and all that. When they feel disappointed this way, it's always difficult to resolve the situation. I mean, we could see the situation Osimhen had with Napoli back then. So him saying that he's going to leave at the end of the season, I wasn't very surprised to see the news yesterday.
Okay.
And I think he's a player who has defied the odds, who has set so many records, who has beaten so many records, who has carried Liverpool on his shoulders so many season in consecutive seasons.
Yes.
And he's won a lot of trophies for them.
Yeah.
So I think it's a sad one that they are losing him because he's still performing. He's still a good player.
He's still a good player.
He's somebody that they are supposed to. I think that I don't really know the full story of whatever that transpired when he came back from the Nations Cup. But I think the board should have found a way to resolve the whole situation and make him happy, or maybe make promises to him.
Do you think the issue is also from only the board? Are you not seeing Ancelotti also be involved?
Of course, it's possible that he's involved, but that's I think it's still the board's
decision to make.
Job to even to help and come in between them and solve whatever problem they are having. Yeah. Because this guy, losing him now is a very problem. Who are you going to get in the market? Definitely. I mean, we all saw what happened at the end of the last season in the summer when Nunes left, Diaz left, and Jota was also saw what happened to Diogo Jota. And then they tried to replace all these players. They went and we were buying players with huge amount of money. Players who came in, apart from Hugo Ekitike, who has been performing for them.
And I think Viz has found his feet a bit.
Viz has found his feet later on in the season. But then it has not really worked out for them replacing those guys. Now they are going to lose Mohamed Salah now.
At least
who are you now going to get to replace?
You're very right. What your analysis is very right, because looking at how things is at the moment, looking at losing, especially a Liverpool fan once told me, I think that was sometime last week, and told me that they regret selling Luis, because I don't see reason why he said
there was no reason.
He's asking for a pay rise. Why not give it to him?
Why not give it to him? Because
this guy tears defenders. If there's not opposite teams are always scared of Luis Diaz. But I don't know if the Liverpool let him go. I think Ancelotti is one that I really gave the go ahead on. If not, I don't think. What other things to talk about? Mo Salah, I think he became the first Premier League player to score at Old Trafford, a hat-trick at Old Trafford.
A hat-trick
at Old Trafford.
I think he, like I said earlier, he has broken a lot of records.
A lot of records. Now, that's number one. Two, he became the first player to score in 6th Premier League opening day of the season, on breaking his own record. he set it and he broke his own record because he became the sixth to score. See, it's not easy. It's not easy to score in every Premier in the first 6 Premier League the opening of season. That's the first league season of the Premier League to score in each of them for the 60
seasons. Yeah, I think he's it's a record that I think it's very rare for someone to break that record because you have to be fit every season, every beginning of the season. You have to be on top of your form,
definitely,
for you to be able to score.
Yeah,
it's a very hard record to set. Definitely. So I mean, that gets to show you how much a big player Mohamed Salah has.
But are you seeing anyone breaking that record of being winning 3 EPFA player?
I think it's more likely for that record to be broken than scoring in for 6 seasons. Every first match of the season for 6 seasons. So I mean, it's a very hard feat to achieve.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, CBN. We'll be discussing other things later on, but Mo Salah is a blessing to Africa. To have come to Africa, and he's an Egypt legend, African legend, and of course Liverpool legend and Premier League legend. Of course, there's no way you can always compare. In fact, like you said, he's a football legend.
I think what he needs now is a Nations Cup trophy. He has not won enough before. He hasn't. I think that's what he needs for.
And that's what he has been fighting for. Yeah. To be able to.
Yeah, but it's kind of unfortunate because
where is he going to? Right, like his destination.
That's another very important question you just asked, because him leaving, I mean, he's still on the top of his form. He's still a very important player,
an influential one.
Yes. So, and I think in every aspect of a footballer, which clubs need, you have to mention Mohamed Salah, because footballing wise, he's still doing well.
Yeah.
In marketing wise, I mean, he has a very huge fan base.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So I think anywhere he goes to, I think many teams will be circling around now. PSG, Real Madrid, Barca.
But because I don't see him playing any Premier League game.
But I think he's. I
don't see him playing.
No, I don't think he's going to remain in Premier League.
No, he can't.
I think
for the respect he has for Liverpool.
I think I will suggest. I will.
You're predicting for him to be.
I'm predicting he could be going to Saudi Arabia or maybe the United States. But I think Saudi Arabia, for me, in my own opinion, I think Saudi Arabia is the most likely destination, because at the age of 34, thereabouts, he might just decide to just go and make his money.
Definitely. Let me pick from what you earlier said. There was a time you said there that when innovation is high, it's better you leave, because now that innovation is high, he has seen that for him not to soil the work he has done for Liverpool, and what relation he has, let it not be soiled totally.
Yes.
It's better he
walks away right now. I think it's the right decision for him.
Definitely.
to leave now before things get too serious. Maybe what the problem becomes too much for him. And like you rightly said earlier, I think the problem is to an extent with the coach and Slot. And if he doesn't walk away right now, they might have a very huge situation where it will get out of proportion, and then it will become a very serious issue, and then he will not have to leave in anger.
Okay, thank you for your time, and definitely we'll be back.